is Jesus Vidro. I am in 12th grade. I've been playing guitar for about 4 years. I've been doing computer programming for 2. Right now I'm interning at foundry10 down in Fremont, and I'm working on a survival horror game for the computer. I'd say my interest in game design started when I was pretty young. My dad had this philosophy of like, you work hard, you play hard, and in elementary school I was a pretty big scholar, got all my stuff in and did all my reading and all that, and I ended up getting like a lot of games for doing good and stuff, so that was one of the biggest activities I had when I was younger. I grew up with one brother, and then I had a younger brother come in when I was about 8. He's my stepbrother, so my mom and my dad ended up like splitting up when I was maybe 6 months, and my dad ended up getting with his mom, and they've been together for 17 years. I think the games were a way for me to like have my own fun. My older brother was really into like football and going out, and I was more into like kicking it and like staying inside. We had 2 different lifestyles. We just got mixed up in the wrong crowd, and that was the difference between us. I had my mom to kind of steer me in the right direction, and he didn't have his real dad, so my dad stepped up and became more of a father figure for him. Probably my dad. My dad has always been just a man's man. I don't know how else to explain it. He's very like holding open doors for girls and like going out pumping gas and like paying for things, and you know, he has that very macho man mentality. I've always really respected that growing up. My dad taught me how to take control of my own life and how to figure out what I want and how to get it. I've learned from him that you usually don't get what you want if you're not vocal about it and you don't like want it. When I say I can't do something or like I don't feel motivated to do it, he's like, man, you're not like hungry for it. You need to be more hungry for it. Like there's kids out there that like would kill to be in your shoes, and you're not hungry enough for it, and that's it. You don't want it as much as you say you do. I think he really opened my eyes when I was younger about the stereotypes of a traditional Mexican-American family, and like the struggles of like parents being immigrants coming in, and the kids being wrapped in bad things because parents didn't know any better. And my dad went to, I think, Chief Sealth in 1991, 1992, like the rise of all that hip-hop and NWA stuff, and he grew up in like a really like harsh environment, and both of my grandparents don't speak any English. They couldn't read any of his report cards. They didn't know how to like talk to anyone, and my grandma worked as a dishwasher, I think, down in Beacon Hill, and she did that for about 30 years supporting them, and all my uncles and aunties got mixed in like really bad stuff because their parents didn't know how to navigate the system very well. Like, oh, my mom got pregnant at like 18, and like my dad was in jail for a little bit when I was younger, but my dad going through that, my family going through that, it's really pushed us as the nephews and the nieces to like strive and build an education and try and build a better life. And I mean, I'm not downing any of my family. I think that's just what happened. I think the best like we could do as the next generation is like take and learn from that. This generation is the first one that went to college. My brother was the first one to break the cycle, going to Lewis and Clark. 2 of my cousins followed after, and then me. So I think we're all learning from their experiences, and we're all taking in what they were saying. And both of my grandparents have worked really hard to like give the life that they could to my uncles and aunties. And I think even if they couldn't do it, they could still take some solace knowing that we broke the cycle. You know, like we could go away knowing that we're not going to end up deadbeats or nothing, which is, I think that's pretty cool.